Hi, I'm Moxxie. I like makeup. You like makeup. That's why we're here, presumably. I thought today I would help you do a little half cut crease look. Nothing crazy, but something that a lot of us kind of struggle with. I knew I couldn't do a cut crease for my fucking life when I started doing makeup. I just thought I would help a bitch out today. Grab your brushes, grab your eyeshadow, grab your kit, and follow along, okay? I love you so much. I hope you enjoy the video. Yeah, I mean, I'll shut up, stop yapping, go watch it. For the cut crease, I'm gonna go with pink and red. Ooh, hello. Just because it goes with what I have in pink, but whatever. It's just, I have it in hand. But you can use whatever colors you want. It's the process that matters. You probably haven't even noticed this, but if you can see me in my mirror in the back, just ignore it. Or maybe you can't ignore it now that I pointed it out. But you're gonna take a dense blending brush. So it's gonna be one of these like brushes that gonna go outwards. Feel around your brushes. Some of them are gonna feel fluffier. Some of them are gonna feel harder. You're gonna pick the harder one. That's gonna be more dense. I'm gonna bring you in so that you can see better. So with the color that you're gonna use on the outside, you're gonna go from around here. So you're not gonna go all the way down. I usually use the end of my natural eye crease on top of that. And then that usually helps me pick my eyes up a little bit, because if I go down, it usually droops my eyes and I don't like that. So we're gonna deposit some color. We're not gonna touch our eyebrow, and you're gonna bring it down a little bit, kind of the same place, right? So it's not gonna touch your crease wherever your natural eye crease ends, right horizontal from that. It's looking a little crazy. It's really important to trust the process. Once you have that deposited, we're gonna start blending it out. Ever so lightly, we're gonna go in circular motions. Circular motions. And not a lot of pressure, just like tiny little circular motions. Also, it helps if you hold your brush as far away as it's comfortable. If you hold it like this, you're gonna automatically put pressure on it when you try to blend. If you hold it far enough, that's gonna allow you to be a little more light-handed when you are blending. Okay, that's better. We're not gonna do too much, just enough so that it's blended a little bit and it's not like a harsh line. Let me do the other eye and I'll be right back. This eye is so much better than this eye. It happens. Moving on. Now I have the color that I want on my crease, but I want there to be a little bit more intensity on the outer part of that crease. So I'm gonna use a darker color in the outer corner. And I'm using also a dense brush, but this one's a little flatter. And I'm just going to lightly blend that out into the other red. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, not too much. You should be noticing already, even when you blend freely, not a lot of color is gonna end up on your lid. And then second, you will notice that all of our eyeshadow ends on the same place. So when you look at yourself in the mirror, you're gonna have a plain eyelid, and then just the top is gonna have makeup. That's what we want. Next is when we're gonna start cutting the crease. So to do this, we need a precision brush, preferably. This one is a little curved at the top. It's really thin and it's pretty dense. So that's what we want. You can use concealer if you want. It's not gonna be as clean in my crease, but it should work just fine. I am gonna use primer. Usually when I cut my crease, I like to press my brush a little bit just to make sure that it's pretty sharp. And my usual rule for cutting the crease is look forward. Pick a point that is not your actual crease. And you can map that out a little bit if you want. Just choose points that are not going to be within your actual crease. I usually map out just vertically. I keep my brush vertical, and then that's what I'm going to cut. And then that is when we can take our brush and So that's why I like having brushes like this, because you can just go with one movement and cut it. And then with the very tip, you can clean up anything that you have left. After that, with your finger or with a brush, tap out that outer part of the cut crease so that it blends out. See how it looks very bulky over here, but because we followed that vertical line, it thins it out over here and then it opens up the eye in the middle. That's what we want. So now that we have the half crease cut, my favorite part of every fucking makeup, glitter. Glitter, for my glitter, I'm gonna use Wet Jewel from the Bloodlust palette, and I'm gonna use a MAC brush that is more or less the same that we used to cut the crease, because then that's gonna allow us to keep that straight line. We want to keep that line, which is why it's important to use a brush similar to the one that you used to cut the crease, and you can always end up perfecting little details with the tips of it. So you use a brush that's really similar to the one that you cut your crease with, and similar movement. So I did that, and then I'm just gonna very carefully follow that line, and then if there's anything that we need to touch up, we touch up. Now that we have our half crease, it's time to choose what to do with the actual outer corner. Hi, I want a dark purple, so I'm gonna use Blood Queen, and this is also a dense flat-ish brush. It's also to blend. This is an all-over shadow brush. We're gonna put that in the very outer corner, depositing the color just in that outer corner because we're gonna blend out, okay? Once the color is deposited, then we can start to lightly, very lightly, blend that into the dark red. This is gonna be so light. Usually when I'm doing this, I blend out by tapping. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of tapping into the red, and then I'm gonna do the same over here. We don't want to bring that blend too far into the pink. Now I'm gonna grab Pink Magic, also from the Bloodlust palette. It's the same as this pink glitter, but it's purple. And I'm just gonna put that between the pink glitter and the purple eyeshadow, just to kind of help that transition between the two colors. And then I'm gonna go back in with a little bit more of that Blood Queen, just to make sure that it's pigmented and present. How are we doing? If it's not working out, babe, take it off, start the video over, and patience is key. Meet me here. Did you do it? Perfect. Let's move on. See, you're doing great and I'm so proud of you. Most of that eyeshadow on the top is done. So we're halfway there, babes. What I want you to do is to reach for a very light highlight color. I'm gonna use very much white. And this is a pencil brush. It's a little on the thicker side of a pencil brush. That's what I use for my highlight. Carefully, babes. You're gonna put that on the highest point of your eyebrow. Just dab it and then go from right under your brow. Blend that out as horizontally as you can. You can curve it, but try to keep that horizontally. Don't fuck your eyebrow up by any means. I've fucked my eyebrow up trying to do this. Just make sure that you have a nice amount of space between the makeup that you did and your eyebrow. Makeup has no rules. You can do whatever you want. That aside, I hate it when people's makeup touch their eyebrows. That's such a big pet peeve of mine. Cannot. Essentially, your top eyeshadow is done. Take a second, hydrate. You've made it this far. I'm very proud of you. So I'm gonna put concealer and then a little bit of powder on, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do the bottom of the eye. If you wanna do the bottom of the eye, you don't have to do it, okay? But if you want to, we're gonna. Give me a second. Sorry I took so long. My food got here and I had to eat that. But long story short, we're gonna follow more or less the same process. We're gonna use our red with the same brush and we're gonna put it on the outer corner and we're gonna smudge that shit out a little bit. Just make sure that it connects with your top eyeshadow as well. You still with me? Great. We're gonna follow up with the darker red. My husband's hairs are everywhere. We're gonna use a little bit of the darker red and then connect that to the purple up here. Good job. Now next is the purple, and then that's gonna be even more out. What we're doing is we're going back. So we went all the way over here with the initial red, and then we went over here with the dark red, and then we're keeping the purple right in the corner. Ay, puñeta. The outer part is done. You can do one of two things. You can finish off the inner corner with the same highlight that you used on your brow bone, or you can finish off the inner corner with the same glitter that you cut your crease with. I want to finish it up with the glitter. So I'm gonna just touch up my inner corner with a little bit of primer just to really help it stick, and then going back with the same brush. I like to connect it as well in the inner corner, so we're gonna blend that into that red a little bit. But I'm gonna come back with the purple that I used earlier, and I'm gonna put it right in that transition between colors. When I do these things, you might think that it's not really making that much of a difference because you don't see like a drastic color change. If you look at the makeup and you see that clean blend between that pink glitter and the dark purple, that purple glitter in the pink is helping that transition into the matte purple. Even when you see those little things in my steps that don't really look like they make up much of a difference, it really does. Now let me finish the rest of my face, and we'll be right back to do our eyeliner or whatever it is that we're gonna do to finish this look. Okay, so my face is finished. By the way, I got this highlight in my last Ipsy box, and I showed how this is transparent. There's no shade in it. It's just like a glossy balm. People were saying that it feels like having Vaseline on your face and that it doesn't work, but if you see, it's meant to reflect light, so it doesn't have any glitter or anything. It just creates a shine on your face that will reflect light, and I think it's really pretty. I mean, I'm not into like the no makeup look. I actually fucking love this. I think I might actually keep using this. I fuck with that heavy. I actually have decided that I am not going to be doing eyeliner because I like this makeup so much that I feel like I don't want to take away from it with like a huge eyeliner. I think that you shouldn't put eyeliner on either. What I am gonna do is use some mascara and perhaps some lashes. Honestly though, I think just mascara and no lashes. What is going on with me? Am I dying? You know what? I'm medicated. I haven't told you guys, I am medicated. I have been medicated for about a month now. I'm getting back on my meds, which is very important for our mental health, and I'm feeling awesome. I think I'm gonna blame my meds for not wanting to wear lashes with this look or eyeliner. That's insane. Can we get on that? Call the press. Moxxie doesn't want to wear lashes or eyeliner voluntarily. What the fuck? Why am I feeling so soft and delicate today? What is it? And that is how you do a half cut crease. I hope that was helpful for you. It was definitely helpful for me. I have made a lot of self-discoveries in this video, so I'm hoping that I had the same effect on you today. You're welcome. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it was helpful. Let me know down in the comments if you followed the video and if it worked out. Tag me on social media with the looks if you did try it along with me. Other than that, I mean, that's it. I'm seeing actually a bunch of new subscribers, and I'm so excited about that. I'm so happy. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and also follow me on all of my socials. It's at got_Moxxie with 2 X's on everything. All of my socials are linked together, so you can do that. For the last time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.